my drink. Yeah. I gotta make it look like I've only just come in. Oh, I was gonna finish the forge today, but I can't be bothered, so I'm gonna make something that I kind of woke up with the idea of, and that is a car. No, my car keys are pretty boring. It's just this big black fob, just not very exciting. I've had to take it apart once before because well, I thought my battery died, but then I just needed to reset it with the car because it had stopped. Well, would you stop that while it's in the car? So I know how to take them apart, and then oh my goodness! We should be good. I'm gonna like change it somehow. I had an idea, but I'm not gonna tell you. You'll just have to wait and see. And that's also because if it doesn't work, then I can just tell you that however it ends up was my idea in the first place. See that? I'm actually very smart. Okay, let's go zoom in on it and make it look cool. Yeah. Okay, when yeah, I can't speak ever. So it doesn't fit in the bandsaw upright, so I couldn't really shape it that much. So I'm just going to have to try and do a lot of it by hand. It's going to be a big key though. If you didn't know, if you went up to someone and were like, what car is that? They'd be like, that's Dan's car. I might be able to do it, I might not. This might not even be a video ever, who knows? You know. Well, either you know or you know you don't know, but... Okay, well, I changed my mind. I don't want to use this now because I like it too much. I don't want to ruin it by like putting a key in it and all that kind of stuff. It's not amazing, but if you had it like that, that is the shape of a Clio. But I don't want to use this now because I like it too much. It's just going to stay here on the bit there. Can you see that? Wow, look at it. I need to get that paper off. Yep. But not today. So instead, I've got that. So I'm thinking maybe I'll try and find like a 3D model of my car. If I have to put it into SketchUp and change some things, then I can. So I found this one. All the others are like, I found a good one that was literally my car and it was like £300 to buy it and use the 3D model. I was like, no, just no, I'm not. But after making that on there, I get some silicone and try and make a silicone and make like a cool resin one or something. It's a slight change of plan. Just trying to print that Clio Sport. I kind of don't like it when things aren't exactly how I like them. And it keeps falling off the bed, so I need to re-level the bed and everything, and I can't be bothered. So instead, I'll keep the printed stuff in there. When I made the first blank, I just kind of cut the slithers of the wood off, glued them together, and then made the car the size of the blank just because that was the size it was. I didn't really think about the fact that the key is only this and this is massive. And even all the little details I put on this, like the lights, my stripes. I even tried to get the kind of grill dots on there and the Renault badge in the middle. I probably won't do that again. I'm going to make it again. I'm going to carve it myself, make it smaller so it fits this better, and probably just do the basic silhouette shape. I'm not going to be too fancy with it. This is like the second thing I've ever tried to carve ever. I could probably do with a better Dremel and stuff like that. I want one of the ones that you hang up on the massive motor with the big arm that comes down in the like pencil piece. The one that I had kept getting really hot every time I touched it, and it would kind of start slowing down. I want it to be smaller, and it was hard enough to do it on that one, let alone one that's smaller to fit this. So I'm gonna go outside and I'm just gonna go do that. You're coming with me though. Yeah, I could. I'll change it like that. That's a good idea. Okay, good discussion. Good discussion. Yeah. That one was the first day, but I didn't really want to use this one. It was quite big, and I liked the markings, but I thought it took away from the fact that it was a carving. I don't know why, I feel like it just didn't make it look as good as I'd hoped. I've never really carved anything before, so I'll put it down to my experience with that. So I was just going to do the main silhouette, maybe a few details, which is what I've done with this one, as you know. Probably going to epoxy the key in place and put like a drawing pin through it as well, one of the brass ones, just to kind of help it when you turn it. I don't want it to split anything. But I did notice that the bit that I added on is facing the opposite way, so the wood grain goes this way, but then on the end it goes this way. And I was kind of thinking that way it works out better that way for the key anyway, because if you're turning it, you're twisting it against the grain and not with the grain, so you shouldn't. Whereas if it was that way and you turned it, it might open the sides up and like split it, whereas it can't really with that. So I'm hoping that that works out better. Only things left to do now is 3D print a cover for the battery hole that I put in it, so that you can change the battery if you have to. Bore out I want to put the Renault logo on the bonnet, but I need to go into SketchUp to add a little piece onto the end of the Renault badge so that I can have that as the button for the key. And then when you push the Renault badge, there's a little plate on the bottom that pushes down on the button that unlocks and locks the car. So I'm hoping that I can do that. And I was going to make some number plates as well to put on there, but I don't really know where to put them. I'm just gonna carry on being me and doing my things with my stuff, like my car. Yeah, I'm just gonna start doing some doings instead of telling you the tellings. It works.